Trump sets the leader of Great Britain and the European Union straight on mass immigration. Incredible footage of Keir Starmer and Ursula von der Leyen grovel like little puppies at Trump's feet.
Immigration is a big factor, and I think, frankly, if they're coming from other countries and you don't know who they are, and are they coming from prisons? We have them where they came in from prisons. We're moving them all out. We had a border last June, just recent, last month. We had 0 people come into the country, 0, other than coming through legal means. If you're stopping immigration and stopping the wrong people, I give my hats are off to you. You're doing not a good thing. You're doing a fantastic thing. So I know nothing about the boats, but if the boats are loaded up with bad people, and they usually are, because other countries don't send their best. They send people that they don't want, and they're not stupid people, and they send the people that they don't want. And I've heard that you've taken a much stronger stance on immigration.
Yeah, we've done a lot of work stopping them coming. We just signed an agreement to return them, and we've returned 35,000, in fact, under the first year of this Labour government, of people who shouldn't be in this country. So we're very pleased that we're getting on with returning people who've got no right to be here.
That's great. As somebody that loves this, I love this country. My mother was born in, as you know, born in Scotland, and it's an incredible place, a beautiful place. And if that be the case, I congratulate you. That's exactly, because, Europe is a much different place than it was just 5 years ago, 10 years ago. And they've got to get their act together. If they don't, you're not going to have Europe anymore as you know it. And you can't do that. This is a magnificent part of the world, and you cannot ruin it. You cannot let people come in here illegally. And what happens is there'll be murderers, there'll be drug dealers, there'll be all sorts of things that other countries don't want. And they send them to you, and they send them to us, and you've got to stop them. And I hear that you've taken a very strong stand on immigration, and taking a strong stand on immigration is imperative.
Already you said that Europe is being crushed by mass migration, and I wonder whether your friends on this side of the room agree with you on that.
Well, I'd let you respond to that if you'd like.
So, we have been working intensively on the topic of irregular migration, and we have from the very beginning said that migration is a European challenge that needs a European answer. As Europeans, we will fulfill our international obligations, as we've done in the past, also in the future. But we, as Europeans, are the ones who decide who comes to the European Union and under what circumstances, and not the smugglers and traffickers. That's the principle in which we are working.
I will say this, they did ask me when I got off the plane, immigration, Europe has a tremendous problem, and we do too, but we've sealed our borders. We have nobody coming in, and we have hundreds of thousands of people being taken out, and the bad ones first. And I think we're doing a very good job of that. But it literally registered 0 people last month. You probably saw that, nobody. And Europe has a very similar problem. I think they're going to end up in the same place. You might as well go there quicker.
There are literally hundreds upon hundreds of videos of migrants brutally beating and ganging up on elderly Europeans, robbing them, sometimes brutalizing them for no apparent reason, humiliating them and terrorizing them in their own homelands. These attacks are occurring from Italy to Spain to Britain to France to Germany to Scandinavia. All over Europe, elderly pensioners are being mercilessly assaulted. And not only are the old people being attacked, Europe's women and girls are being assaulted, stalked, harassed, and victimized every single day by these migrants. There are likewise hundreds upon hundreds of videos showing this bestial behavior. The girls feel unsafe in many areas where their mothers and fathers and grandmothers and grandfathers struggled and created lives that have spanned the eons in the European continent. And if you voted for Labour and made Keir Starmer your prime minister, or helped elect some of the European Parliament, who then chose Ursula von der Leyen as the leader of the European Union, you have contributed to this horror show currently taking place in Europe. You have contributed to the monstrous iniquity, the terrible injustice, and you have betrayed your own peoples and nations. Repent. Change your ways. We will not forget. We will not forget.